This is part two. Your body is what's needed to operate the weapon. But if your body is the weapon, you will more than likely not need a weapon. And again, as I said in video one, what kind of life are you living where you're walking around with these things outside of the dojo and having actual combat with people? You know, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen in your lifetime. So you need to actually learn combative skills. You need to actually practice hand-to-hand combat before you even touch a weapon. And yeah, weapons are great. I have them too. And you see in my other videos, some things I suck at. My 3 section, I'm so far out of practice that Jesus probably couldn't help me with that. But the fact of the matter is that I can still use it. I'm just not going to be as professional as people who have been using it since they were children. And this is the thing about that. The younger you start, the better your skill set's going to get if you stay in it. And what you put in, you will get back tenfold. I promise. If you put all of your important focus into the martial art in which you are taking, you will get everything that you put in back. I promise. Take my word for it. If you don't take anything else from me, take this. Every lesson is important. I suck at katas. When I first started learning martial arts, I never did a kata before I took Taekwondo. I was doing freestyle karate, there was no katas. This is a kick, this is a punch. This is where it lands, this is how it lands. When I did Kung Fu, same thing. This is a kick, this is a punch. That's why when you see me do snake or dragon or fang, those tiny steps are pretty much all I got mastery of. But at that same time, the second someone sees me break into a mantis or a snake or a crane, they're going to read my fucking moves anyway. So you got to switch up. And a lot of Kung Fu moves and karate moves and Taekwondo and Kempo and other martial arts, a lot of the kicks are all the same. They just have different fucking names and different angles of pulling them off. The butterfly kick is in damn near every martial art now. I'm pretty sure it's also in capoeira. I'm sorry. Dogs are doing something up the hallway. Clearly my sibling has flipped out on the dog. So yeah, that's going to show up in the video. I'm not going to delete that. But God bless it. Anyway. I'm sorry. I got to hurry up and finish this video. Point being made is that this thing right here wins wars. Alright? 9 out of 10, these things right here is what started the fucking war. Because somebody didn't have enough masculinity or testicular fortitude to just come and face you like a man. So they bought a weapon, which means you're going to go get a weapon so that it'll be an even playing field. But if you are the weapon, then you can take their weapon from them. And that is something that I highly insist that everybody learns when you are doing martial arts, is not to rely on your conventional or standard weapon. Rely on your body as both the conventional and your standard weapon. Because you're going to need to adapt. You're going to need to be able to fight. You're going to be able to fight multiple styles, because there's no such thing as a superior martial art. There are superior martial artists in that set art. But even a superior martial artist in Kung Fu can be beaten by someone else with another style. You're not going to out Kung Fu somebody who does Kung Fu. You're going to have to switch up. You're not going to out karate somebody who's a master of karate. You're not going to be able to out master a Thai fighter without having some training in other martial arts. And you're going to need this shit. And I don't give a fuck what martial arts come after me. I don't give a fuck, because here's that thing. Tournament fighting, you've done. Street fighting, I've done. And I was doing this since I was 6 years old, before most of you motherfuckers was born, before that shit actually became like sports and MMA and all that shit. I was already ahead of the game. The only reason why y'all don't know me is because I was never given an opportunity to shine. Because I couldn't do forms, I couldn't get a belt. But I could beat the living crap out of black belts any day of the freaking week. So understand this shit. A belt does not make you a good fighter. Your experience will make you a good fighter. A belt is only to hold up your uniform. And your belt can also be used against you in certain martial arts because it's part of your uniform. And if someone can grab it and wrap your shit, PJJ, gi or no gi. If you have to fight them with no gi, at least they can't use their belt to wrap it around you and get you caught up in some shit. Horace Gracie and Ken Shamrock, just in case y'all didn't see that fight. Anyway, may I respect to both of them, although I am more of a fan of Shamrock than I am of Gracie. And I met Mr. Gracie. I don't know which one I met, but I did meet him. Congratulations. But you know, the thing is, everybody has their thing. I suck at BJJ. I will never be good at BJJ. Can I fight somebody with BJJ? If I want my ass kicked, yes. Because I suck at it. Can I give them a run for their money? Fuck yes. But I'm not going to outmuscle them. So I'm going to have to end that shit quickly. But the thing about BJJ is mostly, we got to be on the ground. If you can't get me on the ground, your BJJ is not going to work. Alright? Now, Jiu-Jitsu and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu are two sides of the same coin. Because the Jiu-Jitsu I was taught, we never got on the fucking ground. We did everything from standing position. Same thing with Judo. We did everything on the ground. We never got on our backs. We stood on our feet and we threw each other. You know, that's it. Now, when I was in the Army and I did BJJ, no question, I was going to be a tapping motherfucker. Without question. But we never actually got to tap each other out because all we did was escape moves. So, like I said, I suck at BJJ. So if I'm on the ground rolling with somebody, a toe hook or anything that's going to lock me up, I'm going to be tapping. Without question, without remorse, I'm going to be fucking tapping. I'm not going to sit here and lie about that shit. I am going to tap. Period. I am going to fucking tap. It's not going to matter. I'm going to tap. However, you're going to earn that fucking tapping. You are going to earn that shit. Because I'm a squirmish little fucking dude. You know? And depending on how you got me, you might get a headbutt to the testicles. Because my military partner in Delta Company was not happy about that shit. But I'm a survivor. I win real fights. I lose wrestling matches. I lose sparring matches. I lose all the fucking time in those days. Because they're not real. They don't matter to me. They teach me more about what I need to do to improve my game. So, again, to end this, your body needs to become the weapon. Get your cardio up. Stop smoking. Stop putting toxic shit in your body. I'm a little guilty on that because I still eat what I like to eat. But I do work out. Yeah, if you watch those other videos, I'm a little slow today. But I still work out. I got to go do push-ups tonight because I'm back on getting in shape. So I'm going to only do 10 until I can move up to 20. Or I'm only going to do 25, and I'm doing them every night. So I'm going to try to keep this going until like the end of my life, unless I get my acting career off the ground, and then I will do push-ups when I can. But that being said, your human body is the only dangerous weapon that you need to focus on. Yeah, learn weapons, learn how to adapt, but more importantly, adapt your body. That being said, I'm Echo Fang Grey Wolf. Be seeing you.